Okay, let me do a little video here. I might not be politically correct, but anyway. I'm going to ask somebody I see about this date in history. It was 3 years ago tonight that 3 cops from the R.C.M.P. Were shot dead by Justin Book. Okay? There. There. And there. Now I remember that night very good because I was on Woodstock Road. I remember taking this picture. Anyway. And it's also a moment. I was on Woodstock Road with 2 native girls. And we're down the trail by Tim Horton. And that's where I took that picture. And then when it came to go home, I said, you want to ride back to Fredericton? I said, no, I'm going to walk. I love walking, especially listening to music. And I walked home an hour later. And when I got home, my friend, living on top, Myra Stewart, she's dead now, quit smoking. I went up and then she looked at me and I was sitting down. She says, where have you been the last couple hours? I said, I was down the trails. Oh, you haven't been on the internet, she said. I said, no, I haven't been. Why? 3 cops were shot dead in Moncton. What? Didn't take me long to get out the door. And there's a few things, so me, of course, we want to know what's going on. There was a Moncton News Chaser. I think that was one of the last time they came on. But everybody remembers that night. Everybody had their lights on that night, waiting for the police to catch Justin Book. Now, there's one thing that night nobody talks about that really, really pissed me off. And that is, trying to see if I could find something that could maybe, oh, here it is. Here's one. What really, really pissed me off was this. I don't know if you could see it, but there's me and J.K. Irving. J.K. always treated me good. I never had no problem with J.K. So anyway, I'm writing, come on, Jim, old buddy. Open the paywall on your website so people can communicate to catch the killer. And he's answering, sorry, Charlie, old pal, but money is money. They were talking about investigation and the labor code, and they're having a trial. And you know what was more disgusting that night? The Irving didn't open their paper, their wall, to get an update. That was the most disgusting thing. Irving, if you want to get an update on the killer, you got to pay us money so you could read an update. I think that was so disgusting. We couldn't get no info. But there was other avenues. But the main goal, the paper. Now, another issue. It's a couple of weeks later. This. Daniel Levesque. I don't know the guy, never met the guy, but No warrant. He was shot dead by the R.C.M.P. No warning shot, no use of tasers. Rest in peace, Danny, shot by a cop. This a week before he was shot, a week before those 3 cops were shot dead. It's funny, just got an email from someone that was very involved. I won't mention any names. This guy was shot dead. Don't know, I forgot. 3 or 4 bullets by the R.C.M.P. And Leanne Fitch goes on camera with a uniform. The Fredericton police investigated the shooting of Daniel Levesque. And the reason he died was because of a knife wound. Not the 3 bullets or 4 bullets that the R.C.M.P. shot him. So this is the reason I would have loved to have a trial. I wish Justin Book would have had a trial. You have a trial right now about the labor laws, and they had the proper weapon and all that. I wish there would have been a trial to find out what was in that idiot Justin Book mind when he decided to go on a hunt to kill cops that evening. Was it this investigation that made him? There's a lot of stuff that the media or the public really don't pay attention to. Number one, how come the Irvings didn't put down their paywall that evening? That's one thing that bothers me. And plus, Moncton News Chasers, we were following the story on the scanner, and they shut him down soon after. I don't know what happened there. And was there a connection between Daniel Levesque and Justin Book that he went on killing spree? Yeah, no, it is a sad day. I remember where I was when the Pope was shot, the Challenger blew up, other issues. And I'll never forget where I was that evening. Yeah. But there's still some unanswered questions. Are we going to get some answers? Of course not.